Thinking Aloud. Conversations on the leading edge of knowledge and discovery with psychologist Jeffrey Mishlove.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mishlove, and I'd like to share with you a synchronistic opportunity that came up for me recently and can be an opportunity for you as well. If you've been following the InPresence segments closely, you'll know that 2 segments ago, number 38 on dream possibilities, I concluded that segment like this. I said, what awaits for you in your dreams? And will you be ready for it when it comes? Well, what do you know? Just moments after I finished recording that video, I went downstairs from this studio to my office to edit the video, and there I found on my computer, waiting for me, an email from a research colleague, a very highly respected psychologist, Dr. Julia Mossbridge. Now, I should mention Dr. Mossbridge is the co-author with Imants Barus of the University of Toronto of an excellent book called Transcendent Mind, Rethinking the Science of Consciousness. So she's a very serious scholar and a psychologist and a theorist, but she also is interested in her dreams. She's interested in precognition and mystical experiences. She's a faculty member at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, as I recall, and also associated with the Institute of Noetic Sciences in Petaluma, California. So her email said she's got a new book coming out this October 2018. It's called The Premonition Code. And because she's hoping to do well with a book and the publisher is very interested in pre-orders, she was making a very special opportunity available for people who pre-order the book. And the opportunity is this: she will have a dream for you. She said, think of a question, an important, a serious question that you want answered. And she seems to have some facility for this. So she said she will concentrate on you to try to tune into you, telepathically, I presume, and have a dream that will be an answer to your question. And I thought, my goodness, I just a moment ago talked about dream opportunities, and here's one staring me in the face. So I immediately pre-ordered her book, and I became one of the very first people to have her dream for me. In fact, I realize that when you're watching this video, the event will have already transpired. But for me, now, she's going to have a dream for me tomorrow night. And perhaps I'll report about it on a future segment on InPresence. But in any case, I liked the protocol. And the reason I like it, well, if you remember InPresence segment 1, the very first one, when I talked about a dream that changed my whole life because I was searching for a new path, anguishing over it, in fact, and the dream led me into the career I've had now for nearly 40 years of being on radio and television and video. That's described in some detail in the very first InPresence segment. But the thing is, I anguished for months. It took me months before I was ready to have that dream. And it dawned on me, well, if someone else is willing to dream for you, maybe you can bypass some of the resistance that you might have about having a dream that would answer your own deep question. At least it seemed to me like a reasonable hypothesis. And so I contacted Dr. Mossbridge and said, I'd like to share this opportunity you're offering with the viewers of the New Thinking Aloud series, but in particular the InPresence segments. I said, but what happens if you get hundreds of requests, people pre-ordering your book? How are you going to possibly be able to dream for each of them individually? You'll probably end up lumping them together and trying to see if one dream will satisfy the questions of dozens and dozens of people. And she responded and she said, no, here's how she does it. One at a time. It's very important for her to be able to kind of tune in to each individual, to give them the attention that they need and require. And I'm glad to hear that, but she said, you have to realize I only set aside 3 nights a week to do these dreams. The other nights I have other projects I'm using my dreams for. So for people who pre-order the book, they may have to wait a year or more to get in line, but I will do it. I will make this opportunity available. And I thought, what a wonderful thing to share with my viewers. So you'll see right now in the upper right corner of your screen a link to a post on the New Thinking Aloud Foundation website where you can pre-order Dr. Mossbridge's book, The Premonition Code. And then what you need to do is copy the receipt you get from Amazon and send that to Dr. Mossbridge's assistant, Brenna. And there will be an email link on that link on the upper right corner of your screen. And there you will find Brenna's email and send it to her. Brenna will contact you and schedule a date for you. It'll be in the future where Dr. Mossbridge will have a dream just for you, where you can have, see if the dream solves or helps you solve a very important question in your life. Now, to be fair, I think there might be some element of psi, of real precognition going on, and telepathy, that Dr. Mossbridge, I think, has some talent in that regard. But on the other hand, it might well be that her dream will just serve as an opportunity for you to think about your problem, to bounce it off of her dream, and maybe it'll be your own intuition that provides a useful response to your question. Or maybe not. Maybe it won't help you at all. We don't know. I don't know. I haven't even gotten the dream yet response to my question, and I think it's a very important question, but we'll see. And so I want to make that opportunity available to you. It's really, you could say, a reverberation in the synchronistic universe in which we live of the original question that I posed just 2 segments ago. What awaits you in your dreams, and will you be ready for it when it comes? Well, a little twist on that, because it's what awaits for you in dream time. Because in this case, it might be something awaiting for you in the dream of Dr. Julia Mossbridge. And I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. I think you'll find it worthwhile, whatever the outcome. And thank you so much for being with me.